Hello, this is Gallium Gamer here, and welcome to Floating Sandbox, the game where you put holes in a ship and watch it sink. Or cut it in half, I don't care. So, first up we have this here boat. This is the Titanic. And as many people have already done, I'm going to sink it. But, let's say, how about the boat was going backwards and it hit the iceberg going backwards, being like, crunch, real big iceberg hit. And we start to sink. And we have ripped. That was quite a lot of iceberg. Also, the game is free. I will put a link down to it in the description. If you do want to try this out for yourself, go download it. And there it goes. Slowly sinking. I have also disabled farewell music in the options as to not get copyrighted, because I don't know if it is copyrighted and I don't want a copyright strike. And there we go. Let me just put the camera down here. And we are about to watch it hit the ground, bubbling like that. And we don't only have the Titanic here. But now look at that! Big crunch. Real big crunch. And it keeps going! It keeps going! Whoa! I didn't expect to see that. And the rear half of the boat is now completely crunched. And I think that's the end of this ship. It's about to hit the ground with the front end and crunch, and it has come to a complete stop. So let's get the camera back up, press Ctrl R and select a different tool. How about the flood tool? Oh, I can just flood things. That's convenient. I'm just going to flood this whole area right here, because I don't know what happened. I'm just going to flood this. Keep flooding, just keep flooding. How's it looking? The boat is bending a bit. Let's fill another container up. I will continue until this breaks. Everything is full. Looks like we're going to have to get another one. Now, there is 5 floaty compartments all full with water, and it's not doing anything. I'm just going to fill this and this and put some water on the deck. Just put it right there. There it goes. And big crunch and snap. It snapped. Both ends are pointing upwards into the sky. And down she goes. How fast will she hit the bottom? The back is sinking very fast. Let me just snap some cables. And there she goes again. Back first. But this time even more crunched. Now I'll just separate these parts, and yep, I'm just going to camera down. Come on, down and zoom. Here we go. Let's look at that. Look at that. It's just coming down and disintegrating. I mean, seriously. This game is free if you want to download it. Not sponsored in any way. It's just free. Okay. And that is the Titanic's final resting place. So back up she goes. And I think we're going to select another ship. So we are going to take the... I don't want anything cardboard. I'm going to take the the cruise vessel. It's a bit of a smaller ship. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a torpedo hole on this side. Just directly here. Bang! Big fat torpedo hole. It is running full of water, at least on this end. And the waves do not like it. The waves are spazzing out. It's not sinking yet though, everything's full. Let me just extend the hole a little bit further to get the other tank. Now she's buckling. Oh, a tiny bit. We're still running full of water. Now the entire end down here is full. And let's extend it a bit further upwards. She keeps buckling. We are a bit lower here, which means the boat is lower. We are experiencing floods from the inside. No signs of sinking yet. This vessel is more durable than I expected. But we are going down though. We are going down. The back is now underwater. But let me just... Actually, it's still filling up. I want to speed up the process a bit though. Another torpedo from whatever should now increase the sinking rate. The front is mighty pointing out of the water. Yep, and that ice or wave breaker up there, I'm not an expert in ships, is pointing upwards. The back is nearly fully underwater. And now she's sinking fast. Yeah, she's going down. She's going down. And off she goes. Off she goes. And now she's running full from the top. The whole front end is pointing outwards. I had to do that. I had to destroy the helicopter. But just down she goes. In one piece this time. So let's watch her hit the ground. Well, it's just still going to take a minute, but let's watch her just kind of slowly sink and then crunch down on the bottom. You'll see, you'll see. Now, and here she goes. The entire bottom end is separated. Wow, I didn't expect to see that. And that's the next bit of the bottom end. But she actually held up quite fine. There's still a lot of boat there. I am surprised. I thought it would crunch more like the Titanic. But that is her down at the bottom. So, now, what I will do now is I will select another ship. I want to, not a car, not one of those ferries, not the train. How about, and not the gravedigger either. I will take the HMS Britannic. Actually, no, that is quite similar to the Titanic. Regional Olympic. I'm putting in the HMS Thunderchild 2. A bit of a smaller ship. And it looks like it has been outfitted with various turrets. But now let's go to the options, settings, and wind and waves. Wave height. Let's make that 3 times higher. You know what? 4 times. And a little bit faster. Waves are going quite high. Still spazzing out a bit, but everything's still fine. These masts are definitely dangling around a lot. I will now cut the ropes. And I've accidentally broken a bit of it. But she's not buckling. Back into settings. And wave height 7. Now it's doing something. Now she's being thrown around. Still not enough to sink this warship. I want to see some action. So, settings. Wave speed. Whole lot faster. Just a bit wider. And lots taller. Oh, I made a tsunami. Well, let's see her getting hit by a tsunami then. And under she goes. Up, and we fill up with water. And it appears we're maybe capsizing. And down she dives. Yep, we're capsizing. And we're now fully upside down. Tsunami is gone. Ship has only slightly moved. Let me just put the camera back in here. And put the settings back to the normal stuff. So only normal waves now. Only normal small waves. But this isn't fast enough. Enemy ship torpedo. And another one of those. Oh look, it's a German U-boat. And there goes another one. 3 torpedo holes into the bottom of the ship. I think that's called the hull. Correct me if I'm wrong. And she's sinking at record speed. And she's about to hit the ground forwards. And that is her down. Still capsized. Probably a lot of people demonetized down there, but I'm not going to say anything. But I will now do a final ship, and then that will be something. I'm going to go for the HMS Bismarck. Yep, German boat, German, I think, warship, the Bismarck. But now we shall take a tool. We shall go for Heat Blaster. And she's on fire. Can I set other things on fire? Yep. Come on, burn. Now we shall watch this thing burn. We have lost a mast, or one of those poles. I really don't know my ship wordage or vocabulary. But I need to get rid of that now. Oopsie! I made a big hole. Didn't mean to do that. But down the pole goes. No tsunami though, no. Nothing happening though. Still surviving like ever. So let me just slowly, yep. Now I made a hole in the bottom. And she is now filling up with water. And that decently fast. Right at the point where there was the burn, which burnt down some of the boat. We have got 3 full compartments. They are overflowing, and the boat is about to rip or go down. It's just going down. Off it goes. But that's just a fast dive. I've never seen a boat dive like that in this game. Oop, she stopped. Nope, she's still going. Oh, tsunami. That's why everything's shaking that bad. But there is no worry, because our ship is already at the bottom of the ocean. And crunch! And that's it. That's the Bismarck down. Oh, it's raining. Oh well. And now, thank you for watching. That was it. I hope you enjoyed it. Tune in next time to see what I do.
To show you the power of flex tape, I sawed this boat in half.
And bye-bye.